Pile number 4, those of you who've chosen the Modern Witch Tarot or this beautiful citrine crystal, welcome to your reading. If you missed the intro, well, I was telling you that I've picked up the crystal based on the bottom deck energy, and you got the Queen of Wands in reverse. And that's the first thing, is to a message for you, whether it's related to this connection or not. You need to work on your confidence, all right, on the way you see yourself, be it physically, mentally, emotionally, achievement wise, spiritually, anyway. You are good enough, and you need to work on that if you're not aware of it. Not just lip service, not just surface level, but actually when you're quiet, sitting on your own, when things have not worked out, how do you speak to yourself? This is something you really need to work on. Now let's see what's coming through. Just give me a moment. What is coming through, Spirit, for pile number 4, them and the person on their mind? Will they reconcile? Are there any messages for them? I feel that for a lot of you, you've been very scared since your childhood. This could be the energy that you were born into, or you're born with. Something from your ancestors that you've just brought. Maybe you've had difficult past lives, or it could be a pattern that's you're meant to break this pattern, but you are very fearful of people. Oh, I'm hearing abandonment. Maybe for some of you, when you were kids, you lost a parent. Either the parent walked away from your life, or they just passed on. But there's a strong sense, there is fear about everything, but very strong fear of abandonment is what I'm getting. And which is why you are not confident about yourself. You are so scared that you'll be left alone, that instead of working on yourself and making yourself, not needing anyone, I feel that you cling on to the people around you, allowing them to walk over you, just so that they stay in your life. I'm just sending you a big hug, pile number 4. Well, things are about to change now. Things are definitely about to change now for you. So let's see. Pile number 4. Will you and the person on your mind reconcile? 5 of Pentacles. And I was hearing, and should you reconcile? And I didn't hear that for anyone else. So, is this person right for you? Fool. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Devil. The Emperor. Bottom deck energy, the High Priestess in reverse. Let's clarify these cards. Clarifying the 5 of Pentacles with the King of Cups. Clarifying the Fool with Justice. It was just under the High Priestess. Clarifying the 9 of Pentacles in reverse with the 2 of Swords. Clarifying the Devil with Death. Okay. Clarifying the Emperor with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck, energy is the Page of Pentacles, which alright, we also have the World in reverse, which tells me this isn't over yet. Just give me a moment. Let me just take a look at this. You and this person that you've come to this reading for may not be on talking terms. Maybe you've had a breakup, you've had a falling out with one another. Which has left you feeling left out in the cold. Again, abandonment wound screaming. And you feel disempowered. And you want them to choose you, and they're undecided. You are highly intuitive. And you are so special, so unique. But you don't see yourself as any of that. You look for answers from other people. You look for answers outside yourself. You will ask anyone, but you won't ask yourself. You won't sit alone. It just makes you feel so uncomfortable. And you have so much love to give. And you want to receive as much of love that you have to give. You want to receive it. But you keep telling yourself that you're not good enough. So whoever comes into your life, you just hold on to them. Because you feel you can't do it on your own. You feel you can't be independent on your own. You need someone. Either you feel you won't make enough money, or you feel that you won't be able to balance things. You just will not, you'd be very scattered without someone else in your life. And that's very far from the truth. And whatever's happened in this connection, wherein this connection has come to an end, it's because you were very clingy. And because of this clinginess, because of your fear that they would leave you, you started making it uncomfortable for them. You may have been jealous. You may have been, very dramatic. And this person may have just shown you your place, in the sense that they may be having a very strong sense of self, and they may have very strong sense of boundaries. And this person is not the kind who would mollycoddle you if you've done something wrong, and they'll tell you like it is, and they don't like their freedom being encroached upon. However, this person, I feel, is someone who is not the best at explaining things to you, and though they can see what you're going through and they feel for you, they're not the kind of person who will sit down and talk to you about how to do things. Your emotions and all this clinginess, and maybe you're being dramatic, they don't like that. So the boundaries, as it is firm, they may be keeping you even further away from their usual boundary, because though they feel for you, they just feel they don't like this energy that you're in. It just overwhelms them. Maybe you met this person at work, and you've come together, and they saw a lot of promise in you. And then as soon as you started seeing each other, maybe you gave up on your work. Or the work was no longer your priority, because I'm seeing the 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So will you reconcile? Pile number 4, sorry, I'm sorry. Pile number 4. Will you reconcile? Well, this isn't over yet. There will be some sort of solution to your connection, but I don't see this happening in a hurry. I don't see this happening in a hurry because from just how I'm picking up sitting right here, I don't feel you've done any work on yourself. Or, if this breakup has been recent, or even if it's not been recent, you're so fixated on this person. Your entire energy is how to make this work, how to get them back. What can I say to, patch things up again? What's the use? If you don't work on your confidence, on your worth, on seeing how special you are, you're just throwing yourself at a person, and that's not attractive at all to anyone. If you work with crystals, citrine will work wonders for you. You can actually work on your bottom 3 chakras. If you were called to another pile, maybe you should go and listen to it, only because it has exactly the same theme to some extent. Pile number 4. This isn't over yet. We had the world in reverse. We have the Fool card here. But it also is not going to happen in a hurry. This transformation should happen. And I don't see you near that yet. If for a few of you this has been something, this ending has happened way in the past, and you've done the work and you are aware that you've done the work and you're no longer waiting for them, maybe. But I don't know why I feel that you really haven't reached that place at all. This could be a recent breakup, or your understanding about healing or realizing things now, even if the breakup has happened before. And it'll take a while before you can actually work, and bring yourself to this place of empowerment, which is why this relationship has come. You get the Emperor here. The High Priestess in reverse. You don't see what you bring to the table. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, you don't see how attractive you are. You don't see how special you are, how knowledgeable you are, how fair you are, how unique you are. No. You just don't see yourself as bringing anything to the table. And you're so humble because of it. That was what drew this person towards you. But they never expected it to translate into so much of clinginess. Okay, let's take out cards for you. So, will you and your person reconcile? Possibly, if you do the work. And this is on you and not on them. Unlike the previous group wherein, both could trigger one another and whatever, I feel this person is in a very comfortable place. Maybe they can work on their emotions or expressing their emotions. Maybe they've got to work on their throat chakra perhaps. But really, that's nothing compared to the amount of work that you got to do. Not that it's a competition, but you really got to work on your basic 3 chakras: root, sacral, and solar plexus. Ground your energy, walk bare feet in the grass. Surround yourselves with reds and yellows and orange. Eat fruits and vegetables of that color. Listen to meditative music for these 3 chakras, available freely on YouTube. Bathe in water with orange and cinnamon, orange peel and cinnamon. Soak in the sun. These are all the remedies to heal your chakra, to work on your chakra, but more than anything, consciously start speaking to yourself in a better manner. Your words, your thoughts have a greater impact than you can begin to imagine. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. That is there for sure. Not just chemistry, with the Devil card, not just chemistry. There's also a lot of love with the King of Cups here. But there needs to be something else. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Maybe you've picked up these traits from your parents of not being good enough, one parent of yours. But how long can you keep blaming that on them? You've got to work on it now. You're seeing these patterns for yourself. Let's see what the angels have to tell you. It is up to you. If you want this reconciliation to happen, it's up to you. Work on yourself. Forgiveness. Again, it's time for you to forgive your parents. So if you're holding them responsible that I am the way I am because I came from a background wherein, you know, I didn't have one parent or whatever be the reason, you know, the responsibility is on someone else till you know the reason. Once you know the reason, the responsibility is wholly and totally and solely on you. Lightning disruption. Yes, I feel there has been a disruption in this connection with the number 41-5, and this was to bring change. This change is going to help you transform, and this was very essential. And it's time for you to reflect with the number 20. Absolutely reflect on why you are doing what you're doing, whatever it is, where you pick these traits from. How can you heal them? If needed, get a counselor. Go and speak to a counselor. Speak to a healer. Find someone to talk to get past these energies. Self-respect. Absolutely. Absolutely. The number 28, 10 or 1 could be significant. You have to empower yourself. How you love yourself teaches others how to love you. If you don't love yourself, if you don't respect yourself, and if you are going to keep clinging on to people, be it a friendship, be it a love situation, how can you expect someone to love and respect you? And it doesn't mean you're less than. It's just that you don't see how special you are. And you want everyone to see it. How is that possible? Wow. This connection is beautiful. There is a very strong connection here, not just chemistry. I told you there's a lot of love. But you need to do the work. And the work is entirely on you. Entirely on you. No, I'll take up this card before. Now, this was the bottom deck energy for you. Confidence. Anyway, let's see. Reflection. A second time around. You had got it here in this. It's time for you to reflect on why you do what you do. Ask yourself the question, what is it that I'm lacking? Protection. Know that you're divinely protected. What did I say in the beginning? There's a lot of fear here. But you need to know that you are divinely protected. If you have no one in your life for you, you still have the power, the strength, the abilities. Oh God, you are so powerful, pile number 4. Only if you can see it. And the universe has your back. And all this is transpired because the universe wants you to learn your worth. You need to see how special you are, how unique you are, what you bring to the table, how abundant you are, without a crutch of another human being. Bottom deck energy, anxiety. There is a lot of anxiety here because you don't see yourself as powerful, which is really sad, you know. Pile number 4. Do I call you pile number 3? I'm sorry if I did. It's pile number 4. I remember having called you pile number 5 because I looked to the side to know how many decks are left and I couldn't see the 5th one. And then I saw it. So. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than you're letting on. Absolutely. This person is the King of Cups and this person is the Emperor. They will never tell you. They are stoic as hell. So they are not going to tell you. But they love you. There's no doubt about it. Wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Exactly. You don't run back to them and tell them you're sorry and whatever. You just got to work on yourself. They'll come around. You know, no one can resist a person who is confident, who respects themselves. All right? Just remember that always. You may feel overgiving is going to get them back. Do you really want to live your life being used and just being at someone else's, beck and call? What will they say? Now I'll react like this. This might make them happy. That's not a way to live life. Last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. All right, maybe for some of you, when you see this, you may say, but I've been doing the work on myself. Attend to the details. There's something basic that you're missing out on. Don't do surface level work. Healing always starts with the innermost depths. Bottom deck energy, new moon in Gemini. Think it through. So if you're trying to do something, work on it. Have a plan. All right, this is the best time to work on it. We are in Saturn retrograde, and around November 28th, it turns direct. That time you can launch whatever it is that you want to launch. You have 2 months. Maybe you're working on it for some time. Now we're going to look at messages from your person. Wow, I don't think this is you. I think this is you, not them. I need security. You don't need security from someone else. The universe has your back. You get the protection card. And I said that in the beginning. You're very scared about something, but you are protected. We don't share the same values. This is something they may have told you, but I don't think they mean it. I am recovering. I would do it all again. I know why. For the last pile as well as this pile, I feel it's coming from you and not from your person. And this one, I feel they just said it. I dream about a life with you. And I still have feelings for you. Possible, but they are going to keep you at arm's length unless you do the work on yourself, all right? And I think you should. You shouldn't be with someone because they're doing you a favor by keeping you with them. That's not the way to be. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Maybe they've been harsh to you, and that is not okay, because I told you they need to work on their throat chakra as well. I am so attracted to you. That was definitely there. I think we did see something here as far as attraction was concerned. Yeah, we got the chemistry card. I lost myself for a while. I don't react when people mention you. Maybe they pretend as though nothing's gone wrong. And they do feel lost without you, but maybe you both have decided that you need a break, and the decision was more from them than from you. But it was something that was needed, to reflect on where you need to go and how you need to progress from here. And you really need to work on yourself. Pile number 4. Let's take out a few cards for you. Wow, you get the Star in reverse. So you may feel this whole situation is hopeless, but it isn't. You are just meant to work on your own healing, all right? And you have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Maybe it was because of your family dynamic as a child. That's why things happened the way it did. With the Death in reverse here, you have the Death in upright here. You are resisting the transformation on working on yourself. Stop blaming everyone and everything. What's happened because it was meant to. It's teaching you something. Now you learn what it was teaching you. Okay, now for zodiac signs, well, we had quite a few. We had Pisces, we had Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces again. Libra, Scorpio again. What else is there? Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, and Capricorn a second time. And then here you have, what is this? Sagittarius, Gemini, and Pisces again. I'm trying to dig deep so you get some other letters as well. Let's see. You get a V, an A, a D, an N, a G, T, I. So these are the letters. We'll take out a few charms. They might like the way you walk. Oh, so many charms for you. Wow. You are very abundant, all right? You need to see yourself as that. The universe is with you. Lord Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. You get that? The elephant, you know. Learn from your past mistakes. Learn from your family patterns. You're very wise. Believe in yourself some more. You've got all the answers and you're perfectly capable of doing everything on your own. You are this unicorn. You're so unique. You don't see it. You see them as unique, but you are. Crown, you are going to get a lot of downloads soon. All right? And you need to wear your crown with your head held high. You need to relax some more, cool down a bit. We got the star card here, and then you have the star. You're meant to shine. You're meant to really thrive and see your uniqueness, all right? You're not helpless. You're not dependent on anyone. You have a lot of emotions. Channel it into doing what you love to do. What is this? You need to work on your inner child. You really, really need to work on your inner child, all right? And ground your energy. Bottom 3 chakras are screaming for healing, okay? We needed a few of these as well, and then we'll close out your reading. Just take out a few. Oh, that's too many, Spirit. Okay, we'll take out one more. Legacy, we get legacy again. You got the 10 of cups. Someone else got legacy and they got the 10 of pentacles. What is this? Yes, I feel this person was very dominating and demanding because they could do it, because you gave them so much of power. Drift, distance. Yes, there's a lot of distance between you, and this will happen only when you start working on yourself, possibly working on building your own legacy without anybody. Understanding your power. You become the emperor yourself. Emperor, empress, however it resonates, all right? And then this person may come back. Maybe you won't even be interested in them. Or if you are, well, they will come back. So then you can take it from there. So will you reconcile pile number 4 with Joey snoring the way he is? This connection is right now in hibernation. It's not going to come around anytime soon. Every reading is for a period of 3 months. 3 months this reconciliation is not happening. It can happen eventually, but that's not the aim of this reading. This reading is about you. Yes, I know I said it's will we reconcile, and that's why you came here. But if you're here and if you're still with me, work on yourself. You may think this person's the everything for you, the end game for you. That's because you haven't seen yourself, haven't seen how special you are, haven't even tapped into a wee bit of that special juice that you have within you, you know, and you need to work on yourself. When that happens, everything will fall into place. So that is all there is for you, beautiful pile number 4. Take good care of yourself. You are so unique, so wonderful. See yourself as that. work on yourself. Everything is going to work out perfectly for you. May not be in these 3 months. This person may not come back anytime soon, but they will. If that's what you really want, you can manifest it, but it all begins with you. Reach that place where you need no one and you find everyone coming for you. All right? Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number 5. Those of you who've chosen the Universal Way Tarot or this clear quartz point, welcome to your reading. If you've missed the intro, this time I pulled the crystals, not randomly as I always do, but I just was called, and it started with your pile, the bottom deck energy, the Ace of Swords. And then I decided I'll pick up all the crystals like that. So I started with your pile 5, and then carried on picking up crystals in the decreasing order. All right, and now we've come to you, Ace of Swords. You could trust this reading. When this comes upright, it means the truth is about to be revealed, and this is what you really want. You want clarity on a situation, and that's why we've taken out this clear quartz, so that this clarity comes to you either through this reading or maybe some insight that you get, maybe something that you downloads that you get through your own third eye. Take that how it resonates, but it's going to come to you. And now before we proceed, just give me a couple of minutes if there's anything that comes through for you. You need to speak your truth. Maybe in the past, in this connection, you never spoke up. You said whatever you did to maintain the peace, but not what you actually felt. You're a very vociferous person, and it's not that you are shy or you can't express, but you're peace-loving. So you just kept it in. Maybe that was the truth for a very long time, till one fine day you could take it no more, and the way you said it was harsh, and maybe that's what's caused the ending. Let's see what comes through. You were tired of keeping the peace, and one fine day you just let fly. It may not even have been very heated argument, but it was cold precision is what I'm hearing. I'm just looking at a person whose jaw just dropped because they'd never heard you speaking like that before. Good for you. Pile number 5. I mean, keeping things inside is the worst for our own physical, mental, emotional health, and doesn't do great for other people either. So the first card is the Hermit. So you may be in separation right now. Knight of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. This wanted to come out. Knight of Swords in reverse. 9 of Wands in reverse. Oh my Lord. Let's clarify the Hermit with the King of Wands. The Knight of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Look at that. King and Queen of Wands side by side, but looking in opposite directions. Page of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Swords. I forgot to look at the bottom deck energy the first time around. It's okay. So we'll just clarify this. Oh wow. Okay. Pile number 5. Let's see what's happening in this connection. will you reconcile with the person on your mind? You and your person had a beautiful relationship going, but the peace was maintained by you till you spoke, and then you've not been together after that. You may have had a heated argument. You both may be a fire and water, fire and air combination. You know, one of you could be could have very strong fire placements, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the other one could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There could have been a lot of attraction in your communication. I mean, when you met one another, there could be a lot of instant chemistry. And it was not just passion, but it was also two minds meeting. You know, two equals. You have two queens here, and you have two knights here, and then you have a page and a king. A lot of people, but I feel these are representative of you. Oh, there are three knights here. This is a third party situation. Why do I get that? Okay. You know, it's giving me this vibe of two people with a lot of passion, instant connection, came together. Possibly some of you were exclusive, maybe even maybe engaged or even married. All right, beautiful connection. Then somewhere down the line, one person, which is you, kept the peace. But as I said, you're not the shy type, you're not the demure, meek type. It's just that you like peace, you don't like arguments. And then one fine day, it was too much, and you just saw this person being absolutely inconsiderate, unreasonable, and as I said, with cold precision, you just cut them down to size. You have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Swords upright also keeps her boundaries in place, and you know, she'll not take any nonsense, but in reverse she can be difficult, to say the least, and you just let fly at them. And then there was this separation, and that's when I remember Ross's, but we were on a break, and I feel there could have been a third party during this break that you had, and that's made things worse. And this may not resonate with everyone. This portion of a third party would resonate with a few people only. Will there be a reconciliation? I feel there might, you know, with this Ace of Pentacles right in the center. One person is trying to withhold the apology, okay, because they've been hurt. You spoke the way you did, that was too much for them to take, and they've not come with an apology to you, and you are not going to let them in till that apology comes, because you have taken in a lot. Now, whether this person has gone to someone else during this time or not, this person owes you an apology. Now, chances are, if this person has actually been with someone else, they will apologize readily. They'll try and clear the air that we were supposed to be on a break, and so it was okay, but now I realize it was not okay, whatever. They're going to come starting a brand new beginning. They want to solidify things. They want to get back to where you were and move it forward. Very positive way of coming. It may take some time, but it will come. Egos still need to be pacified. This person will pacify their own ego and come. All right? Because they know that till they do that, they're not going to have a chance with you. No way. There's a lot of overthinking maybe. Yeah, there is a lot of overthinking, but it's been a while, and the separation's been a while, and it's taking a toll on them. It's taking a toll on you too, but you are very firm because you know the sacrifices that you've put up, and you know that this was not acceptable. And as I told you, you're not the kind of person who, keep quiet. Your sense of self is strong. It's not that your sense of self is weak. But you are a very mature person. I get very mature energy from you. So you took it for a while. But then beyond a point, it was no, not anymore. I'm getting message from Spirit. Next time, don't wait for so long before you speak. Because if you don't wait for so long before you speak, then you won't speak with so much force that would really hurt someone, I mean, the idea was to tell them that they are wrong and they're way out of line. But what you said has actually wounded their ego. And while it had a lot of truth in it, if you had said this sooner, maybe there wouldn't be, there are a lot of things that make a conversation. You can say the truth as it is, with your voice being calm. You can say it when you're agitated. You can be sarcastic and hurt someone bad. And it's because it's been inside, festering for some time, all this nonsense that they're doing it. But if you had said it after the first or the second time, that this is not okay, you've done it once before, I didn't say much, but this is not okay. Can you just please change the way we do things here? Or let's talk about it. That would have, but none of that happened. And you took it, and then, and that's why it's become such a huge situation now. But you were right in what you finally said. It's just an added message for the future, whether with this person or with anyone else. All right, say it when you feel something is wrong. Say it then and there. Then you can be polite, you can be firm, you can just state the fact, and it doesn't come with emotions and tone and whatever else, sarcasm. There is a great potential of reconciliation here. However, I don't know how soon it's going to be. Maybe by Pisces season, which is not in 3 months, definitely. Where are we right now? We are in Libra season. 3 months is Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius. No. Okay, so after 3 months, 4th month, Pisces season. But since we're just starting in Libra, technically 5 months. All right? So anytime between Scorpio and Pisces season, this person will make an attempt to reach out to you. You don't have to do any reaching out. All right? So this is what I'm getting here. Let's take out cards for you. Pile number 5. Will you reconcile with your person? What you need to know. Love. Yeah, there is a lot of love here. You were absolute equals, It was such a beautiful connection, actually. There's a lot of love here, and your connection can be a very abundant connection as well. You just are perfect for one another. fire and air as it is go very well with one another. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You're being asked to be in the here and now, be very present, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Absolutely. So this is especially for you, pile number 5, because you're the one who's supposed to be forgiving when this person comes, and that liberates you. And it all depends on whether this person is more important, your connection is more important, or your ego. And from you I get very mature energy, so I don't feel any problem with that. But it'll take a bit for this person to come back to you, because they definitely have a huge ego. This one? Okay. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Absolutely. This is what I'm getting, because you have a perfect connection going, all right? And then you get this: acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things the way they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Absolutely. So what happened. Let's not dwell on it, is what I get from that. All right. Happiness. Oh, there's a lot of happiness waiting to happen. So that is added confirmation that things are going to work out, and there will be a lot of peace as well. Happiness and peace for you. Oh, I like this reading. This was a well-needed reading, and it's good that it's a grand finale, because I get up from here feeling happy myself. Oops, wait. Not yet. I didn't set an intention for these cards. Oh, is this deck in reverse? No, not all of it. What is it? I don't keep this deck in reverse. Oh, that was just one card that went upside down. All right. So what do the angels want to tell you? So I'll just take a break here. Sorry about that. That was Joey's walk time. Ouch. So what were we talking about? How do I forget so soon? Yes, we were looking for an answer from the angels for you. What does pile number 5 need to know? Spirit, don't stop. So you've been working on yourself. Don't stop the good work. Keep doing you. Things are going to work out beautifully for you. Are you meant to reach out? Is no. All right. So whatever question you had thought about as far as you going to reach out, it's a no. What else do you need to know? What else does pile number 5 need to know, Spirit? Infinity, unlimited potential. I love this. Beautiful. And it also tells me that this is something that's, 43 or 7 could be significant. This is a beautiful connection which has a lot of potential, all right? And maybe you've had past lives together as well. So when this comes around a second time, give it a fair chance. Distractions. Wow, we got the second card here, which adds to a 7 again. So 7 could be significant, and it says abundance again. Yours is a very abundant connection. This was just a minor, setback. It's going to strengthen your connection if you tide past it, is what I feel very strongly. okay. It's a beautiful, beautiful connection. Take inspired action, full moon in a Virgo. And this is towards whatever it is that you want to do, all right? Not towards this connection. This connection is going to, this person is going to come back and you will work things out. I'm so sure about it. They just need to come out of their ego a bit. Step up and lead. New moon in Capricorn. And I feel you'll do that, you know, from now on. It's going to be, you are just let the reins in their hands, possibly, irrespective of gender, all right? And then when you finally reacted in the way you did, it wasn't okay. But, you know, the best, it's not about manipulating the other person, but it was almost this your maturity. You made them feel that they're leading, but you were calling the shots, or that's what you're going to do now onwards. And it's not about feeling that you're manipulating them, but it's about the maturity that you have. You know that they like to feel that they are, you know, taking the lead, but you also know that you see things from a, you know, larger perspective. And so you'll guide them ahead and you will take timely action so that it doesn't become so bad in the future. All right, so, well, before we do anything else, let's take out these message cards. What are the messages from your person? Pile number 5. We take out 3 cards each from both the Hidden Truth Oracle decks. So first one, I feel so happy with you. I save your text and messages. I would do it all again. They want to come back with you. You have this beautiful connection. I'm not surprised. This is a beautiful connection. I won't let you down. So they want you to give them a second chance. They have an ego, so they also are worried when you come back what they're going to hear from you. Yet they know that you're very mature. You won't really say too much. And oh, look at that. I love you. But still, that ego is there. They don't want to be snubbed. Wow, that came out again. I love you. They do. And I know that you do too. I wonder if you're happy without me. They definitely are not. Oh, wow. I don't react when people mention your name. I think they don't react, but I'm sure people see it. I remember every detail of that day. Obviously, the ego was really, really hurt. I hide behind material things. Now, this, you can take it as it resonates for you. Maybe they are. Yeah, they are. I feel that they're not as spiritual as you were, not as mature as you were, is what I feel. Let's take out a few messages from here. Wow, we got 3. Desist, demand, dominator. And I think they do all of that. Yes, this is a trying time for both of you. It's something that's needed and something that's going to strengthen your connection. And you definitely need to rest and recuperate and work on yourself and work on things that make you happy. All right, this is also some time for you to do some reflection on things that have happened and on the fact that you shouldn't be taking in so much before you speak. You should say it then and there. You also learning your lessons. Few more initials. These are. So we have EINATR. Rant. And ranted. Yes, there was a lot of ranting at that time, but well, things have changed now. You're very near NEAR. Alright, so you're very near to your coming back together is what I feel. And you're very dear to one another as well. So this is very beautiful connection. I just love this as a last pile, you know. It makes me very happy. Some of them have been difficult. Yes, I won't say no. Let's take out a few charms. Well, one thing is, I told you, you have a lot of this playful, beautiful energy. You equals in every way. The attraction that's between you is because your minds match, your hearts match, your physical natures match, your everything matches. It's beautiful. This was meant to happen so that you can transform your connection further, strengthen it further. You're going to have a lot of fun. This person likes to dress up. They like to see you dressed up. This is very Leo energy. You're going to get over these obstacles. The elephant symbolizes Lord Ganesha, remover of obstacles. So I feel, and you are being told to remember your past, the things that have happened, so that serves as lessons for the future. The pentacle, all right, abundant connection for the third time around. And we'll take out a few cards from here. Those three, what are they? The Knight of Swords, they will come to you. The Queen of Cups and the Temperance card. Yes, they're healing right now. They're not very patient, so they should be coming soon. Oh yes, I didn't tell you zodiacs, did I? Let's see. Right from here we have Cancer, we have Sagittarius, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, we have Cancer, Pisces, we have Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think we've said it all. We know there was no Taurus. Oh, all right, okay. So that's one thing that's not there. But there's Libra here. And then there is, what's this? I can't see. There's Scorpio. And there is Pisces again. Have I taken out everything? Charms here, letters. Yeah, everything's done. And with that, we come to the end of this beautiful reading. And I loved this for you, pile number 5. You've got a beautiful connection going. You are definitely going to reconcile. Pisces season is what I said. Anytime between Scorpio and Pisces season, things will start moving for you. And I'm so happy for you. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye.